Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league. Number 23 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ornelas comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Blake Perkins, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. Hard hit ball to second, fielded cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Travis Jones with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Stepping up now, Suli Matias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
DJ Burt comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it to Cheeky. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Freddie Fermin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. The guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box now, Mark Caraviotis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. To short, he's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So digging in now, Emmanuel Rivera. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rivera, base runner at first with 1 out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And there's their first hit of the game. And he is in there.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Kevin Merrill will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. And a relay home. And he's safe.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Blake Perkins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Travis Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Suli Matias as we begin the top of the 4th. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
No runner, go home.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your licks right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
DJ Burt's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First pitch coming. Here it is. Freddie Fermin is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 up in the zone.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
West takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down. It's not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
1 ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Emmanuel Rivera. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, no runner. Eat it. Eat it.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
Now batting,
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in now, Blake Perkins.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Settling in now, Travis Jones. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 2 out, nobody on. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the... (10-3) at the end of this contest. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
Our final line score.
Minor League Baseball is number 23 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. And that finds its way through for a base hit. At the plate now, Luis Liberato. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Into the box now, Jared Kelenic. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two.
No runner, no runner. Got it.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
1-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game. Coming to the plate now, Joe Rizzo. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hit back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2. Stepping in, Royce Lewis, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Line drive to center field, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Woody Shern. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, we got no one.
Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Javier backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in, Cesar Izturis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's right there, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now at the plate, Luis Liberato. He singled his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now batting, Jared Kelenic. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Line towards center field. Ornelas is there, and he has it for the first out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Lewis. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. To the plate now, Nick Zamorelli, and he fouls this one off. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Zamorelli.
Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Cut. Hold.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead. Now here comes the skipper out of the first base. (10-4) the final in this game. The Travelers put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one.
The final line score.
Welcome into this present.
Let's play ball. Out.
So striding forward now, Cesar Izturis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. That's lifted the other way out to left.
You got it.
Moore comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping in, Luis Liberato, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this short-term memory, you have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
So stepping in, Jared Kelenic. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first 3 guys he faces.
Hey, 2.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. At the plate, Kyle Lewis. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. In now, Nick Zamorelli. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman
just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Joe Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lewis.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
1-0, here it is. Just off the inside corner, looked like a changeup.
No strike.
Sent on the ground out to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Woody Shern, to third. Fielded cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Izturis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Into the box, Luis Liberato. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Luis Liberato becomes out number 2 this inning. Jared Kelenic is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Foul ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
All right, come on now.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Great arm action on that two-strike.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Zamorelli, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Joe Rizzo will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Not close. It's 2-0.
There's certain pitches throughout the game that decide whether you win or lose it. This is certainly one of the bigger moments right here.
2-1's the count.
The set and the 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in the outfielder, Gene Sneed. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. Stepping into the box, Woody Shern. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Luis Liberato. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready for another shot now. Jared Kelnick. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moore will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Lewis. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
There we got 2.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Arkansas led this game from the 3rd inning on.
pitcher who's been inefficient from the stretch of late is given a coach up.
The game's future stars are on display.
Let's play ball.
Now to the plate, Buster Hopper. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Nationals, the designated hitter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Standing in, DJ Burt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better.
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
2 out, nobody on. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats.
Hey, just you and him. You and yourself. Let's go.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Mark Caraviotis would be next.
1-1-1.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mark Caraviotis. Grounder down the line at third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Arden Pabst, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this one's nowhere close as it bounces to the plate for ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go now to the top of the third. Amarillo out in front, 4-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Khalil Lee.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. Chris Pena is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
2 down now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. First offering on its way. This is popped up. Looney is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no. Standing in, Travis Jones picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The windup and the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Seared down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready with another 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there. 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter on that one.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. Stepping in now, Arden Pabst, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Standing in now, Jonathan Shatner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. fouled off.
Hey, one down now, one down.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So now to the plate, Khalil Lee, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Khalil Lee.
Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, one away.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
That's in there, base hit.
Hey, no running,
And they'll
no running.
hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Pena, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
One away.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-2, full count. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Hapst on third. Shatner at second. Lee at first. 1 gone. Again, another foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Jordan Guerrero is forced onto the mound now following the injury. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly,
Minor league baseball.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Amaya. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Sam Amaya.
Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
no doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Come on, big guy. Need a strikeout.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Colway is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Greg Deichmann is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Next will be the designated hitter, Colton Shaver. He went deep in the contest last night. Out in front of it, strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. Now at the plate, Jake Adams. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. First offering on its way. Jordan Zimmerman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And the pitch. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no. Striding in, Anibal Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ornelas is right there, 1 down. Into the box, Robbie Glendening. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Changeup called strike one. And it's fouled away. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful.
Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. At the plate, Sam Amaya. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Greg Deichmann. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
I got it. Ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Colton Shaver, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So striding in, Jake Adams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ornelas is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Striding in once again, Jordan Zimmerman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Grounded to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shot. Now in the box, Anibal Sierra. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. 1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Count.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Robbie Glendening. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Low for ball 1.
Glendening.
One down.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ornelas is there. 2 gone. At the plate, Jason DeLay.
Now batting, the catcher.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he can. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sam Amaya. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Colway has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Digging in once again, Corey Julks. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The count now at 2-1. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2.
1 out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And into left field for a one-out hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Greg Deichmann is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Colton Shaver. No hits to this point. A swing and a ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Striding into the box, Jordan Zimmerman. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Hits this one hard the other way. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Anibal Sierra stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Moore is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Digging in, Jason DeLay. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Into the box now, Sam Amaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Delay on at first, nobody out. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Ready once again, Corey Julks. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
At the plate, Greg Deichmann, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. 3, out, 3. Out. He's safe. You're out.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Amarillo crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping prepare.